did Deion Sanders play?
Deion Sanders is a megastar.
Okay. Michael Beasley wore his shoes today. Nobody give a fuck about. Listen, a superstar means when you're done, you're still popping. It don't go away when you're done playing.
Carmelo can't walk in the room right now. Everybody know who he is.
Hey,
let me stop.
Alane. We're gonna see.
Okay, watch him be like, of course, Dad. 20.
Don't ask your kid is Carmelo a star. You ask the chat is Carmelo a star. Because your kid, he young. He really don't know about Carmelo. He didn't grow up in that era. He wasn't around when Mailman was dunking like this with the hand on his head. He wasn't around. Let's get to it, man. Listen, man, this shit crazy, bud.
20 years, MVP, the mailman. The mailman don't deliver on Sunday.
Carmelo is like that, man.
Do you know who Carmelo is?
What the hell is that?
That's your fault. That's your
I'm
fault.
about to say that. I think that's more bad on you, Bill. I can't hold you.
And there's more bad on you because Carmelo was a hell of a player. I don't care what you're talking about, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody know Carmelo was a star. If you don't think Carmelo was a star, something wrong with you. Let me get right real quick. Like we gonna get back into the man. Star or not. Carmelo was a star though. I don't know what they saying Carmelo wasn't a star, so you about to get back into the video, y'all. You know, y'all we gonna make y'all get back in the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get back into it, y'all.
That's bad parenting, nigga.
Do you know who Magic Johnson is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who Penny Hardaway is?
Yeah.
You know who T-Mac is? Like,
Do you know who T-Mac is? Yeah.
Ask him if he knows who Sharon is.
Yeah, that's because that's what you're talking about.
I'm about to say, that's what you were talking about.
Right, that's what you like. Yeah.
What is there to talk about with Carmelo? More than there is to talk about T-Mac.
Hey, chat, do y'all think Carmelo is a star, chat? What's up? Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day, y'all. But do y'all think Carmelo is a superstar? I think Carmelo is a superstar. He did what he had to do, you know what I'm saying? MVP, hell of a season. He had the most points, like he was top 3 in the points. So what makes LeBron what makes LeBron a superstar then if Carmelo was a superstar? What points? What's up, Jenny? It's Jenny. Shout out to It's Jenny. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, Jenny. What's up, Ghost? Shout out to that boy Ghost in the chat. Shout out to Ghost in the chat. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Every father on here, happy Father's Day to him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to everybody on the chat. But let's get into it. What's good? What's good, Ghost? So, do y'all think Carmelo was a superstar? I think he was. Listen, Utah was in like, man, listen, the Western Conference was always better than the Eastern Conference, so we gonna get into it, like, but we gonna keep going, like, we gonna break down every player they send out their mouth, if they're a superstar or they're not a superstar. So we gonna get into it, y'all.
The game of basketball. We're talking about the game of basketball.
So we got a question from Ronnie.
The game, hey, if you love the game, shit, you should know everybody.
What's up, Mike Gaines? Hey, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all run them lights up, make sure y'all. What's up, Mike Games? What's up, G? What's up? You talking about, you keep saying, I say hey. What's good, man? You don't gotta say hey 2 times. What's up? What's up, Aquez? What's up, G? Let's get into it, man. Y'all run them like shut. Let's run them subscribers up. We're on the road to 300 subs, so let's get to it. I'm doing good, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, y'all want to answer my question, right? Like you. Answer this question. Do y'all think Karl Malone is a superstar? Do y'all think Patrick Jordan is a superstar?
Hey, again, a superstar means
Ain't got nothing to do with superstar. Those are your favorite players.
Oh, no. A superstar means you know them outside of the sport. See, a diehard fan knows the player. A white lady across the street that don't know nothing about basketball, they know who a superstar is.
So Patrick, you're not a superstar.
He's right there, but no, in the 80s it was Magic.
Man, stop. Hey, Gil, you gotta stop. Hey, listen. Patrick Jordan was a superstar. I don't care what they talking about. Patrick, remember, like a couple of years, Patrick Jordan, happy Father's Day to you too. Appreciate it. Patrick Jordan was like one of the best big mans, one of the best centers in the league at that time.
Magic Bird is Magic, Jordan Magic, and Bird they was trying to help Bird in there.
Ewing was up there.
Ewing was up there.
Reggie Miller not a superstar.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Was Ewing up there because of the market he was in?
Yeah. No,
superstar.
Fuck the market. We talking about the player. We ain't talking about the market. We know New York. New York a big market, but like we ain't talking about the market. Fuck markets. We talking about the players, man.
It helped Ewing, but Reggie.
Barkley not a superstar?
I was gonna ask. We got a question from Hibachi Flame.
Yes,
Barkley was a superstar power forward in the 90s.
Barkley was a superstar.
Barkley is a superstar. I just asked the question.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day, man.
Come on now.
And still is.
No, for sure.
Sean Barkley was one of the best power forwards, one of the best power forwards ever that touched the basketball. So he ain't got no ring, but he was that guy back in the 90s. He's still that guy today. So I don't know why they were saying Tim Duncan not a superstar, because he don't act like a superstar. That's why.
For sure.
It has nothing to do with rings. It has nothing to do with none of that. You got to be known outside of what you do.
For sure.
All right. Hey, come on, Chris, now follow through. There you go.
So Dirk not a superstar.
Follow through, Chris.
Duncan not a superstar.
Duncan is a superstar. He just don't act like
So
one.
Dirk not a superstar? We gonna act like Dirk not a superstar? What the fuck is we talking about here? God forgive me, what are we talking about here? If Dirk not, listen, hey, you can't say that. Dirk beats one of your top superstars, nigga. He beat Dwayne Wade and LeBron. How Dirk not a superstar, y'all? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Listen, he said Dirk Nowitzki is not a superstar. When he took down LeBron with the Mavericks, they had Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, JJ Barea, Sean Marion. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop this shit.
I mean, like,
No. You're saying he's not though.
I think he is, bro. He show up on a lot of top 5 lists. The nigga is, I mean,
Top 5 is for people who watch basketball.
Is Bronny a superstar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He say. So how is Tim Duncan not a superstar, but Bronny a superstar? What have Bronny did in the league to make him a superstar? What, average 2 points? That's not a superstar level. You talking about gameplay? You talking about players that really did it? Bronny not a superstar, girl. You gotta get off that Club Sports PayPal, boy. You know what I'm saying? Payment. Because Bronny not a superstar. You said Bronny a superstar? Then you said Karl Malone not a superstar? Bronny a superstar, but Karl Malone not a superstar. You gotta make it make sense to me, man, because it ain't making no sense. Then you go ask your son, do he know Karl Malone? Come on, bud. He wasn't watching basketball when Karl Malone was doing that little mailman dope. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't watching. Come on, bro. Don't kill greatness. Don't do that.
You see the jersey right there? It's not performance based. Like David Beckham, I've never watched
It's not performance based. Why not performance based? So what they playing for if they're not performing well? Oh, now you said it's not performance based because Bronny never performed well. Man, that nigga sad, bro. That's why I don't really like looking at his tapes, because Gil don't know what he be talking about sometimes. He really be off topic too, like Bronny is a superstar, but Tim Duncan not a superstar. Bronny is a superstar, but Dirk not a superstar. Dirk beat his daddy though. This shit don't make sense, man.
Soccer. I know who he is. I know who Messi is.
And David Beckham is a superstar, nigga. You never watched. Don't mean because you didn't watch. He's not a superstar. David Beckham, hell of a superstar. One of the best soccer players ever. Stop the bullshit, yeah.
I know those guys. I don't watch the sport. Don't know nothing about it. I know them. That's superstar.
My man, Hamilton, the racer. I know who he is.
Hamilton,
Yeah. I ain't never watched one race. Right.
That's the criteria of a superstar.
True. Hey, everybody in the chat saying Bronny not a superstar. We want Bronny chance every
You know you no superstar. He just saying that because he getting paid by them boys, man. Listen. I told you, man, listen. Y'all got to come with it. This year, 2025 is the year, man. Y'all got to be honest. Y'all got to be honest with this shit. You saying Bronny's a superstar, but you saying Carmelo not a superstar? What is we talking about here, man? Like, I'm really trying to understand what we talking about, you know? If we just talking about off the court, Carmelo don't got no shoes, but if you walk in the room, he gonna light up the room. Everybody gonna want the autograph. Want the autograph before Bronny James autograph. I bet you that. We're gonna get back into the video, man. This shit is funny to me. That's why I really like watching videos, because I can break down these videos and give my real opinions, like, on what the hell they really be talking about. They really don't be talking about nothing.
every arena he goes to. Y'all to connect, not getting there.
Go look at his Instagram. Go look at anything you need to look at. Like in football, it's weird. Like Odell Beckham is the superstar.
Zion
was right there.
Your car insurance company hopes that you never find this
Zion.
but now you can stick it to them. Listen, your car insurance company might charge you more because of things you can't.
Yeah, Zion Williams is not a superstar, y'all. I don't care what y'all say.
You don't think
He has superstar potential.
If he has one good year, he averages motherfucking 30.
He has superstar potential, but he don't have it no more. Zion is, I ain't gonna say he a bust, but he's just not a superstar to me. Not to me.
For breakback boys and shit like that, he's back. But he came in as a superstar.
he got other
That's what I'm gonna ask you. So can you drop down from superstar? Yes, you can.
Yeah, the chat wants to know, do you think John Morant superstar?
Yes.
Okay.
He's one of our.
So how he's a superstar and Karl Malone's not a superstar? Hey, chat, make that sense. Ja Morant's a superstar, but Karl Malone's not a superstar. Ja Morant's a superstar, but Tim Duncan's not a superstar. Ja Morant's a superstar, but Dirk Nowitzki's not a superstar. What y'all think? What y'all think, chat? Y'all think Dirk Nowitzki's a superstar? I think so. I think Tim Duncan is too. You know, I just think some people brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? They just been brainwashed forever. You know what's Gil's problem? He say Tyrese Halliburton's not a superstar. But Gil, you never got nowhere. You never made it to the finals. You never made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't even think you made it out the first round like that. This young guy covers more than whatever you covered in life in basketball. And he been playing less years than you. He already covers that. He already made it to the finals. What Tyrese Halliburton, like 4th or 5th year? And he already made it. Gil, you just mad because you didn't make it that far. And you can't. You were so good, boy. You were so good, but you couldn't take your team nowhere. You gotta make it make sense to me, man. I'm gonna break this shit down. I'm gonna make it make sense. Cause you ain't making it make sense to me, so make this shit make sense, man.
And we've talked about this on the show, but is that more impressive than playing in a market that's
I don't know about that. But all right,
You don't. Hey, I watched this. I was watching on Sports Center. Motherfucker did this right here, right? Boom! Knocked the home run out right before he got to the home run. Do it. Boom! This man's. Oh, I'm sorry. The nigga's celebration of the grenade throw was being done in baseball. He's not a superstar, but other sports is doing his celebration. With football.
Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing, Gil. You going off celebrations and all this. What about the gameplay? What about their point average and what they did their career? You can't compare You can't compare Karl Malone career to Ja Morant. It ain't close. It's like this. Ja down here, Karl up here. Ja down here, Tim up here. KG up here, Ja Morant down here. Man, listen, you gotta be better, Gil. Them niggas played in your era, but you know what? A lot of people was better in your era and they weren't farther than you, so you can't really say too much. Like you can't, you like to hate on those people that you played with. That's what I'm starting to think now. You like to hate on those people.
All season start, niggas gonna be Baghdad in the super. It's gonna be Baghdad in the end zone. Niggas gonna be doing. They gonna throw grenades all through the place. Superstar. You know who was a superstar that irritated everybody because he didn't play no sport, but he was damn near more famous than his brother. Who was that? Who football brother was more famous than him? Who got more attention?
Mahomes player. Jackson Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, good block.
A renowned TikToker.
Like me, I was where I'll say shade where Shay is a little bit. And I was trying to. I was right there. I was like 2 seasons away.
So you saying you're not a superstar? That's what you're saying, right, Gil? You're not a superstar. I'm glad you admit you're not a superstar. So you can commentate on everybody saying they're not a superstar, but hey, chat. Y'all let me know if Gilbert really was a superstar, y'all. Y'all drop it in the chat. I like Gil, but he wasn't a superstar. He never took his team nowhere. Never took him to the finals. Never took him to the Eastern Conference Finals. Never. And he talking on this, man, listen. It's all hate, man.
From being considered a superstar. Like I was right there. Talking to Coca-Cola, just got on the video game, but I was right there.
I don't know, bro. I think like a lot of niggas, you touched it. You touched the superstar shit.
No, I opened the door and I was doing my little interview and I got hurt.
Put it like this. I didn't watch a lot of Wizards basketball. I didn't give a fuck about the Wizards back then, right? But niggas knew what the fuck he was doing. Dropping 60, niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just flat out, nigga.
That is true.
But that's what I'm saying. I was right there. The door open. I'm taking my interviews.
Yeah, they didn't watch it. They watched it because him. But listen, you still let the Wizards down though. You still let your how can I say that? You still let them down. Like you let your team down, boy. Like you haven't did shit. You met out Hollyberg because he covers more than you what you did already. He made the finals. You didn't make the finals. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 times. You never went. Hey man, listen, girl, you gotta stop it, man. You gotta stop the cap, man. Stop the cap and rap, man.
I'm talking to these next level people. I got hurt and then couldn't recover.
So the question is, you talk about people like John, like yourself. Is there something more to it if they do it in a market that's not a big market? Obviously, you in LA, you in New York, you in these prime markets. It's easy to become a superstar. Like Alex Caruso almost got voted to the All-Star game with the Lakers. I'm just saying the power that being in those markets have. But for guys like John, guys like yourself that are playing in smaller markets that are still able to become household names, even the Giannis.
I was in a big market. I'm in the capital. It's
not even a state.
But I'm in the capital. I mean, it's impressive for John Morant. It's impressive for Giannis.
So you don't think Giannis is a superstar then?
Yeah, no. I said that's what I said. It's impressive for Giannis.
You said there's only 3 superstars.
That level of superstar. That next group of superstars.
Man, LeBron not a superstar no more. Shut up, nigga. Shut your stupid ass up. He ain't a superstar no more. He just holding up the lead, nigga. KD, all them boys from get out. Listen, they superstars, but they ain't doing nothing. It don't matter. Superstars go to finals. They go deep in the playoffs. They don't just get put out first round. KD didn't even make the playoffs.
Is Giannis, Ant-Man, Tatum, John Morant, LaMelo, yeah.
So John Morant, you put John Morant, but not Donovan Mitchell. Man, see, Donovan Mitchell's a superstar. Superstar.
But what's the name is still like so. Giannis is probably the head of the snake on that group. Him and Ant-Man. But that's why he got to choose a signature shoe. But Anthony Davis did.
So AD not a superstar.
No.
Stop telling me you need to stay with your car insurance company longer to get that better deal. That doesn't work.
Man,
I was
this is
with this
crazy
company
work.
for years and had 0 issues. No tickets, no claims, and still I was paying over $160 a month for nothing. Once I used this site to compare my options.
There's a problem, I can say that.
Who, AD?
But should he be on that trajectory, going to Kentucky, playing for the Lakers? I'm just saying. He should.
Listen,
right?
you're not a superstar in the league unless you have a signature shoe. But not like that. I'm just saying. I mean, now it's more easier for you to have a signature shoe. But back then, like when Gil was saying, when Gil was coming up, you know how hard it was to have a signature shoe?
Oh my God, Gil was
So Webb was a superstar?
Huh?
Hey,
Webb was supposed to be a superstar. He was a superstar.
hey.
I don't know.
He's yes, he was being Tyra Banks.
No.
He was big
But
time.
C Webb is an example. He's an example of nigga. You put a superstar in a market that's kind of trash. It's hard to really pop from that.
It's the personality. Like, it's your personality. He didn't have the personality to match. So like when Stephen A. Smith said Kawhi Leonard is the worst superstar, he's not talking about the game. He's talking about what superstars supposed to do. He was so quiet that he didn't do nothing to help the team. Like Penny Hardaway, right? They had to market him. So they had to give him a voice, which was the
Hey, D-boy, you about to get canceled, boy. Hey, boy, you about to get canceled, boy. Don't come with that P. Diddy shit over here, boy. We don't fuck with that nigga. Hey, you got one more time to say P. Diddy, boy. You gonna get your ass canceled, boy. You know what? You know what? Since you came over here talking about P. Diddy, you got some acid to lie, man. Cause you a baby oil ass nigga. Get out of here, man. We don't play that shit right here, boy. I don't care about your little P. Diddy jokes. Don't bring that shit over here. Get your bitch ass out the live, nigga. P. Diddy that, nigga. Oh, I got the wrong person. Let me get that boy back here. You know what? You know what? I got something for you. Put your bitch ass in timeout. P. Diddy that, nigga.
the penny doll and do all that other stuff because he was a quiet dude.
Shout out Chris Rock.
So they had to create the superstar for him.
But Gil, does Kawhi deserve some level of credit for keeping braids relevant to the point now we're watching the NBA Finals with like 6-7 dudes still rocking braids?
Like Lonzo Ball should have been a superstar.
That's such a crazy thing to say.
He kept the relevant. Only top he got. We were doing this in 2002, though. And then we stopped.
Listen, Gil, hey, y'all, no chill, Gil. I really didn't fucking with your podcast like that.
And Kawhi was the last nigga rocking.
The difference between Melo and Lonzo is personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the lime green Lamborghini. It's the you know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of yeah.
But we knew LaMelo was gonna be an anomaly though, because he was 13 years old, playing with that squad, getting hollered at by women in their 30s. Like he was on a different trajectory.
What was making Lonzo a superstar was LeVar. LeVar was the mouthpiece that kept him in the algorithm. When LeVar backed out, that's when we stopped hearing about Lonzo, because Lonzo was so quiet. He never talked about LaMelo because LaMelo was the wild child.
Oh wait, John Wall superstar?
Yes, he was trying. Yes, he was in like.
No, BJ, don't answer. I want to hear.
Like
yes or no?
John Wall was in the same boat I was in. He was probably in front of me. But
D-Wade?
Yes.
No, D-Wade is fucking super. Come on, man.
Yes.
You better stop.
But
You better stop. You know D-Wade is superstar. D-Wade is superstar. He won a rank before Burn. Superstar. One of the best shooting guards. One of the best defensive shooting guards in the world. D-Wade. Superstar.
Shout out to everybody asking
Chris Paul? No, nothing about D-Wade. No, I was just talking about John Wall. So when we talk about like superstars,
like he's a superstar that you just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, right? Like he got his.
Nigga, Chris Paul better than you, Gil. What the fuck? You niggas weird, boy. Hey, listen, Chris Paul is a superstar. I don't care if he didn't win the ring, superstar. He accomplished what he had to do.
Street Farm commercials, like people know him outside of basketball.
Hey, some niggas are superstars because of marketability and clean cutness.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a great front guy for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that a lot.
Like a superstar, like a pop star in a sense, right? Like
Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, G's. Let's get to it, man. We on the road to 300 subs. Let's get to it, y'all.
you're not your everyday rapper. Like, yeah, you got good bars, dude, but we can't sell. You might not need all the bars, but we can sell your look, your charisma. Same thing with like a Kendrick Lamar. We can sell what you got going on.
Yeah, Chet.
Hey, look.
Man, Chet really, Chet bounced back. He might be in some of them group chats, man. Fuck it.
He's back active in the group chat.
Gonna be that
Group
X
chats,
Factor.
man.
I hope he's not in the group chats.
I don't know. He might have been in the group chats, man.
When they was whooping
Them group chats bad. You don't know who tried that motherfucker on. That little motherfucker.
Hey. Hey. Can I ask you this? Who's the music head here?
Drew walking around acting like he made NBA players with his punk ass.
Whoa.
Mr. Big, we are live on playback.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay,
Honestly, he don't care. He just don't care.
as merely a host, I didn't even like.
Have sudden life emergencies left you?
Hey, Sean, do y'all think Carmelo is a superstar? Do y'all think Tim Hardaway is a superstar? Do y'all think Tim Duncan is a superstar? Listen, man, I think they're a superstar. We gotta get off this topic, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We finna get off this topic. Because, man, these niggas really
The Thunder have tied up the 2025 NBA Finals at 2 games apiece. As we welcome you to Game Time Live at the Finals, presented by State Farm. With Hall of Famer Charles Barkley, 3-time WNBA champion Candace Parker, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Jared Greenberg.
What's up, y'all, man? What's up, man? Happy Father's Day.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment.
Happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat, man. Happy Father's Day, man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian.
I repeat, happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all go do, hey, fathers, y'all go do y'all thing, man. Listen, y'all go do y'all thing, man. Listen, bless to all the fathers out there. Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day. Tune in. Let's get to it, y'all, man. Let's get to it, man. We ain't got time to play. Y'all run them like shit. Y'all run everything up, man.
Welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them in focus. We got a show that's going to get a lot of people talking. Before we get into it, please make sure to like the video and sub to the channel, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANC. Let's get into today's topic now. So, you know, there's this long-standing debate that's been going on between who's better, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Who's better? Most Kobe fans believe Kobe's better. LeBron fans will tell you LeBron James is better. Even a few days ago, somebody sent me a video of Nick Wright talking about why Kobe and LeBron is in a debate. I didn't even bother to waste a second of my time watching that show. But nevertheless, it's still a conversation that goes on. LeBron fans have their reasoning for why they feel like LeBron is greater. And us Kobe fans have our reasons for why we feel Kobe is greater. And one of the reasons us Kobe fans believe Kobe is greater is because of the competition he beat, right? And the teams that he had to play against. I think Kobe's most impressive championship was the 2010 championship when he was playing against a big three. But apparently, LeBron feels like it was even more than a big three. He believes that Celtics team was a big four, believe it or not. So I came across an article here from Sports Illustrated. It says, LeBron showed...
I'm about to pick this poll up, y'all. Y'all run it up. Y'all gonna run this up. Y'all go run that up. Who y'all think better? LeBron James shows respect to former Celtics star Rajon Rondo. It was a big four. I said the same thing. I thought the Celtics had a big four with that Rajon Rondo because he added a lot of value to what they was doing. Like, so like it was an extra floor. I just like to say that he had a big three. Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James. And they got put out multiple times in the finals. So I'm not really understanding. They won back-to-backs, but they didn't win no. With that team, you gotta win 3-peats, man. You gotta win 3-peats. Hey, y'all hit the poll, y'all. When y'all come in, y'all hit that poll. Who y'all think better? Who's better, Kobe or LeBron? So y'all hit that poll. I'ma see if y'all hitting that poll or not. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe when y'all come in. We about to get right into it. So LeBron James showed respect to former Celtics star Rajon Rondo. It was a big four.
Shows respect to former Celtics star Rajon Rondo. It was a big four. And I'm like, that was a big four. The team that you couldn't beat until you got to Miami, but Kobe beat them. And I'm like, well, if they were this big...
See, that's the crazy part. Look, y'all said LeBron better than Kobe. Kobe had less better player on his team, and they still beat the Celtics in the finals. And LeBron had to lose to the Celtics and go to Miami Heat for him to beat the Celtics. So he had to go team up with other players. Kobe didn't have to team up with nobody. He had the same squad. just added a better world piece.
Four, and Kobe beat a big four. What are we really saying here? This is what we want to get into here today. But before we even get into this article, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Prize Picks.
That's why I don't understand, like, if y'all really know about basketball, like, I don't think a lot of people really know about basketball. I just think they be going with the hype, you know, like, they go with the hype and see who's better. And they say it because other people say it. They're not saying it because their own opinions. They say it because that person said, oh, LeBron's better than him. So LeBron's better than him. But a nationality would be like, man, listen, that nigga Kobe a straight dog. Jordan 6-0 in the finals. That's what you call a superstar. That's a superstar right there. LeBron is not a superstar no more. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. Y'all can honey pack him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can glaze him. Y'all can keep glazing Brian. He's not a superstar. It don't matter how y'all put it. If you got a big three and you can't win 3 or 4 out of the big three, you're not a superstar. Kobe had Paul Gasol, and they still beat the Celtics. Something LeBron couldn't do when he didn't have nobody.
Oh, remember college?
And he was the third leading scorer on that Cavaliers team. Yeah.
Well, now college is over, and here comes your student loan debt. Is your private student loan debt keeping you up at night? You really need to talk to YRefi. YRefi refinances distressed or defaulted private student loans that others won't touch. They can save you thousands of dollars and get you a custom payment that you can afford. And they don't care where your credit score is. Don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call.
Hey, big boy Zach. Hey, with that, hey, cut that shit out, boy. You gonna get out of here. Hey, I'm about to remove that camera because you acting footy, boy. We don't put that shit in here. We did not put that in here, bro. Real shit. Oh yeah, you out of here, bitch ass nigga. Fag. I don't care. That's my stream. Say what I want to say. Bitch ass nigga, get out of here. Fag. Big faggot ass nigga. But yeah, let's get back into it, y'all. Hey, no weirdos in the chat. Real shit. No weirdos in the chat.
#1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Okay, so let's get into what this article had to say here. It continues on. It says, the Boston Celtics were responsible for ending the first LeBron James era in Cleveland. After beating the Cavaliers in the 2010 playoffs, James decided to leave Cleveland to head to Miami. Those Celtics teams of the late 2000s were some of the best teams in Celtics have had in decades. They were able to win the 2008 championship after trading for Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. A lot of fans around the NBA just think that those two formed a big three with Paul Pierce, but a young Rondo was also a key part of what the Celtics did. Rondo was a...
I already said that Rondo was a key part of everything. Listen, Rondo had the moves. Rondo played defense. Rondo don't get a lot of credit that he deserved. I always thought it was a big four. Like, I never thought the Celtics had a big three. I thought they had a big four, and they had players that could play defense, like Tony Allen. Shout out to Tony Allen, man, hell of a player. Tony Allen, hell of a player. I just feel like they had a big four, but a lot of people don't say big three, but I say big four. That's just my theory. So a lot of fans around the NBA thinks those two form a big three with Paul Pierce, but a young Rajon Rondo was also a key part of what the Celtics did. Facts. Rondo was a good point guard who was an excellent passer and a solid defender. Facts, he was that. Solid defender. Solid. When I say solid defender, he lead the league in steal a couple years. Even though his three-point wasn't good enough. Yeah, his three-point, Rondo didn't have a three-point shot, but if you leave him up, he'll bang that bitch. He got better as his career kept going, he got better at three-point shot. So this is all I'm saying, like, listen, man. Shout out to Rondo, man. Shout out to them boys.
A good point guard who was an excellent passer and a solid defender. Even though he wasn't a good three-point shooter, he was still able to be a point guard on the championship team. LeBron understands how good Rondo was for the Celtics and understands that he was a big part of their success. He made sure to give him some respect while talking to Pat McAfee. He said,
yeah, Rondo was a lot. Listen, Rondo, the Celtics used to run this one play. Rondo at the top of the key. Paul Pierce cut through the hole. When Ray Allen, he get his set in the pick, or Kevin Garnett set him a pick, he'll run around, he'll be open for an open corner three. Bang. Listen, Rondo run that offense real good. Like, if without Rondo, I don't think they would have went for him. How many people earn from live? Xavier, what you talking about, G? What is you talking about, boy? Happy Father's Day to everybody out
called
there.
Boston a big three. It was a big four. Don't forget Rajon Rondo. He thinks it was more of a big four than it was a big three. And that's how much respect he has for Rondo and what he was able to do for the Celtics during that time. James played with Rajon Rondo in Los Angeles, and they won the title together in the 2020, particularly because of what Rondo did for the Lakers from beyond the three-point arc. James understands how good Rondo is firsthand. Those Celtics teams have had some issues with others since playing together. They can't seem to get it together for a reunion. Some of that is due to Rondo and his personality. Rondo has, okay, so the article said that. Now, I decided to go back and look at some of those Celtics roster.
Man, the Celtics had a roster. Tony Allen, they had a roster, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They was causing havoc in the NBA, man. They was causing problems in the NBA. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, G's. Let's get into it, man. Y'all run them lights up. We trying to get to 300 subs. Let's get into it, man. We got more topics for y'all. We're gonna talk about sports topics too. The Chargers. We're gonna get into a lot of topics today, y'all. And we're gonna get into that gaming later on, y'all. We're gonna get into gaming. Listen, y'all showed hella respect yesterday when I was gaming last night. But I shouldn't have to listen. When I game, y'all, I'm gonna post it before I start gaming, right? So we're gonna start gaming in a little bit, right? I'm gonna be gaming in a little bit, right? So I'm not gonna use my phone to let y'all see the game. Y'all gonna have to come on a live stream. So when y'all come on the live stream, listen, y'all can see the whole game and not me just showing my phone and me turning around. That was too much work. So when I game, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna get on live, let y'all know that y'all gotta come in. So let's get to it.
rosters. I looked at the 08 Celtics. Who do they have on that team?
Here at Mint, we love green, and I'm excited to tell you about a deal that will save you a lot of green. We're teaming up.
Ray Allen, Tony Allen, P.J. Brown, Sam Cassell, Glenn Davis, Kevin Garnett, Eddie House, Kendrick Perkins, Paul Pierce, Scott Pollard, James Posey, he was really good, Leon Poe, who was really good, and he came up really big for the Celtics in the finals against the Lakers, Brian Scalabrine, and Rajon Rondo.
Who remembers Scalabrine? Brian Scalabrine. That's how he shoot. He shoot like this. Scalabrine for the 2008 Celtics. The one that used to have the little orange hair and shit. Scalabrine. So they had Tony Allen. They had a squad.
I do.
That's why I say you don't need a super team to win the finals, man. You don't need a super team. All you need is pieces. Pieces that's going to involve your team into winning categories and winning formula. You don't really need a super team. That's why LeBron had a super team and he lost a lot of times. So that shit don't mean that. You've been recruiting players since you came in the league, and it's terrible.
At the 2010 Celtics roster, that's the team that Kobe faced. That team had Ray Allen, Tony Allen, Marquise Daniels, Glenn Davis, big baby Glenn Davis, Michael Finley. I don't even remember they had Michael Finley.
Man, me neither.
Kevin Garnett, Eddie House, Marcus Landry, Kendrick Perkins, Paul Pierce, Nate Robinson, Rajon Rondo, Brian Scalabrine, Rasheed Wallace, and Henry Walker. This Lakers team that beat this Big Four, and you heard their roster, was comprised of Shannon Brown,
Kobe Bryant, Metal World Peace,
Kobe Bryant, Andrew Bynum, Jordan Farmar, Derek Fisher, Paul Gasol, DJ McBanga, Adam Morrison, who didn't play at all, Lamar Odom, Josh Powell, Shasta Vujicic, Luke Walton, and Meta World Peace. That was a team that Kobe beat this Big Four.
So he beat them with that team, and LeBron can't win. LeBron can't beat that team with D-Wave.
So if they were a Big Four, and I think it's important that I state that on that Lakers team, the only top 75 player in sight was Kobe Bryant. The only top 70.
See, Kobe don't need top 75 players to win the ring, y'all. That's what made him so much better than LeBron. LeBron, you gotta go get help. I need help, y'all. Come on, y'all bring the squad in. I need them. Go get them. I need them.
75 player in sight. I'm talking about like at the peak of their powers was Kobe. I remember game 2 in LA when I think Ray Allen hit, was it 7 threes or something like that when they stole game 2. And you're like, how are we going to beat this team? I mean, that series was nerve-wracking. And that's when they had the 2-3-2 format, when it was really hard. So if you didn't get the job done at home, you were super screwed going on the road. And the Lakers won game 1, they lost game 2, and they needed that game 3. And boy, oh boy, did they get it. And then they lost the next 2 games, came back with a blowout in game 6, and game 7 was game 7. That's who Kobe Bryant was going up against. He didn't have Dwayne Wade next to him. He didn't have Chris Bosh. Paul.
That's what I'm saying. He made Paul Gasol a hell of a player. He made Gasol a fucking all-star, man. Listen, Kobe Bryant made his team better than LeBron. LeBron, you had to go get Dwayne Wade. You had to go join Dwayne Wade when he already won a championship.
Paul Gasol, I think, was a one-time All-Star before he joined Kobe. And in that first run, when they went to the finals, where they lost to the Celtics, Paul was totally bullied by the Celtics.
I remember he was bullied, man. Kevin Garnett was bullying Paul Gasol, dunking all over him. Just bullying him, like bullying the shit out of him. Like, then we came back. It was on the popping. We don't want the Magic, and then we had to go see the Celtics. Back-to-back titles. The LeBron won 2.
Kobe Kobe had to infuse his mentality into Powell when he became a nastier player. And Kobe said it. We went up against a team that was just nasty, full of dogs. And that by the 2010, the Lakers had taken on Kobe Bryant's personality. So we're not even talking about the X's and O's. We're talking about the leadership, talking about elevating what you have to the next level. And don't forget, in a 2-year stretch, Kobe beat more 50-win teams in the playoffs than Magic Johnson had ever did in the entirety of his NBA career. Think about that as well. So LeBron is saying that the Celtics were a big four. Boy, what are you admitting here? Because the dude that y'all fans be running around here hollering and screaming and twerking it up, pouring honey all over each other, be telling me that bro, look what he did against that team. Look what he did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So they can stop saying he's better than Cole because he couldn't beat the Celtics by himself. He couldn't do it. Cole, he had Gasol, and they had the same team, and they went back and beat the Celtics. Celtics was a hell of a team from 2008 to 2010. I ain't gonna lie, they had a stretch, boy. Hey, I'm gonna be back. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm about to go game right now. I'm about to go game, so y'all come with me. Let's get into it. I'm about to go game. I'm about to be out of here. I'm about to go game on the PS4, so y'all go run it up. Listen, if y'all in the chat, y'all hit this right now. Excuse me. Y'all go jump in my gaming live right now. I'm about to go live right now. Let's get it. Blue hoodie out with a banger. Brah.